Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a little bit of a different Minecraft video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing someone's build that they did on Minecraft. Let me just bring up his name really quickly. His name on CurseForge, he contacted me on Reddit, and it was oh, where is it now? I can't find it. Rua. I'll leave a link in the description to his to this map and such. I'm using the Conquest Minecraft resource pack. He suggested it for me to give it the best look, and I will have to say that it does give it a good look. And I've done a bit of exploring myself on it. But basically, he's been working on it for quite a while, actually, and he asked me if I would give it a look because he's been watching my YouTube videos and likes what I do. So thank you for watching, first of all. And yeah, so this is the main area, and there's a bunch of lore behind this. I don't know much of it, and I want to tell you guys it all, but it will it'll make this video way too long, and I don't want it to be too long of a video because I want to showcase all the work that this guy has done on this map, because I have to say it is amazing. So this is, I believe it's called Seven Hills. This is like the main town, the one that he's been working on the longest. He said there's a few unfinished buildings, but honestly I didn't run into any, or I didn't notice any from where I was. I guess the other thing I should mention is he made sure to point out that, or at least on somewhere I saw, this is the main gate where he started the whole idea and started building from here. So that's pretty cool. He's got watchtowers on each end, which is awesome. And we'll just start going. We'll zoom back to where we were. Now, when I first found here, actually the first thing that caught my eye was I didn't come in from this entrance. I came in from the other one. But it was, I didn't even see this river part right here. That's pretty neat right there. But as you can see, like, this is just massive. My computer can only load so many chunks, but this is just a huge town. This is like a city that he built here. And I want, like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into when I said, yeah, I'll give it a review. But now I'm not disappointed. This is an amazing thing that this guy has made. He's got a statue. We'll get to that in a second. We'll come back to the statue. Got some different looking buildings. But what caught my eye was this, the Colosseum. Or it's actually a theater. I thought it was a Colosseum, but it's a theater, so you know, it's still cool, alright? It's still pretty cool. And then, like, just the building, like, I have to say, this is amazing. I myself would not have the patience to build this, so kudos to having the patience to build all this, but it's beautiful. Now, what did I find? I found a thing on accident when I first got to it. I came in from a different entrance, so I just have to figure out which one it was. I also really like this part of it right here. He, like, took a ravine that normally spawns in Minecraft, and he made it into a waterfall. Alright, let's find this thing I was looking for. As you can see, like, walking through the streets, you could just see how massive these buildings really are. But anyways, like I said, there's a whole bunch of lore to this. I highly recommend you guys go and check this out for yourselves. And I mean, it's cool. I want to see if I can find something to do with this. Like, I don't want to make it sound bad, but I almost think it would be kind of cool to, like, oh boy, lagging. It'd almost be cool to, like, do battles or something, like fight each other with TNT in this kind of area. I don't know how I'd make that work, but I don't know. It's just cool. Oh, I found what I was looking for. So when I first came in here, all of his doors are pressure plated, which I think's awesome. But yeah, I came up on this. It says no entry. So what's the first thing I do? I entered it. And now I have to wait for my computer to catch up. It's a little slow. But he has... I turned off the lights in here. Forgot I did that. But he's got light switches, got ender chests. These are the books, and all he has banners for all of the different what do you want to call them? Tribes. He has banners for every different tribe in here, as well as some books that explain what happened here. I'm not going to go into all that detail, only because I want to get to all the other stuff that's on here, because there's a bunch of hidden areas, which I don't know if he wants me to show, but I'm going to show them to you, because... Oh, I didn't even see that went down more. Well, that's something new. I didn't even know this went down more. I'm finding more. Okay. I thought that was just one area. Oof. Like I said, this is an amazing thing. I can't remember. A little creepy. They got heads just chilling. And then this leads out somewhere. It leads right back out into the town. There's probably not a re-entry spot, is there? Oh, there is a pressure place. I didn't know if that led somewhere. I was just curious. But yeah, this is a lot of amazing stuff built here. And I wanna get to it all, so I'm not gonna go through all the lore, only because I wanna go through everything that this guy's world has to offer. And there is so much that I just don't know if I'll be able to get to it all if I went through all the lore. So sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not going through the lore. I know it's really important. I think it's pretty important to you. I think you put a lot of time into the lore as well. But like I said, I don't want to delude the video too much with lore. I want to get to all the good stuff, because there's a lot to get to. Like, I got a whole list over on my other screen here, just saying what I need to get to on this. But we're gonna fly over and check out the other side of this town, especially where that statue was. Here's one of them. This is it's a college, actually. I can't remember what it was called. But they got a college here. He built a college. Rathmore University. Put a college in our in this huge town. Ah, here we are. So he built a clock tower, which is awesome. I'm a big fan of clock towers. And then the other thing is this statue. And you'll find it peculiar because you'll notice that Truss, Captain of the Axe, he built a statue of himself. At least I think he did. Sure looks like it. At least sounds like it. But that's amazing. And then he's got like watchtowers over here, overlooking the water. We'll fly over here really quick because I know that there was it's like a little forest area. It's like boxed in. It's almost like a park, I think. That's if I'm thinking of the correct place. It's got all the glass. We can take a quick peek inside. There's an ender the end portal. I don't know why I made it more complicated. And then I believe this is like the Tree of Life or something. I think that's what I call it, the Tree of Life. I don't actually know if it has a name on it, but I just thought it was cool. Oh yeah, there is one. Avendrosa. Is there a secret entrance somewhere around here? So that's like the main town. I'll try to do a quick sweep of it if I can around the outside. And I'm sure there's much more. If he'll probably see this video and let me know if there's anything else that I need to find in here, or that you want me to show off in like a separate video. I will gladly go back and do that, because I want to show off as much as I can of this. But like I said, I want to keep it interesting enough to where everyone will stay watching this whole time. But this is the main area. I believe this is just some ruins down here. Yeah, it's just like some ruins of the old place. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to jump to one of the places. It's called the Ruined Ice Tower. And I will see you guys when I am there. Alright. So we're at the Ice Tower. This is part of it. That's like their main building. And then here's as you see, he makes sure to label it. It's a ruin. You can't get to it from the normal trails that he has built at the moment. But this seems like, I did a little bit of exploring in it. It seemed very, very run down. And you end up in a dungeon, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you end up in their dungeon. They got a dungeon in here. There's some dead people. But yeah, so that's the ice tower. I'm gonna actually want to see what's in here. If there's anything in here. That just seems to be another separate tower they had in here. But this is the ice ruins. This is one of the areas that secret areas. All right, on to the next one. All right, so this one is the Hermit's Cave. And it's not, there's not too much in here. Just, I mean, obviously he's a hermit. That's all he's got right here. And that's just outside of Seven Hills, the main area. If you just run this way for a second, you'll run right into it. Yeah, there it is right there. Then you run right into Seven Hills. Just outside of it, right out that way. Alright, this is just a ruined house. Not much to see here. I don't know if there's anything in the chest about lore, just some gold and stuff. Gotta put this, I don't know where this is. This is in a swamp area, but that's that. Alright, this is just a fisherman's hut. This is a very minimal house right here. Oops. Accidentally opened it up. Oh, that's all there is there, I believe. There's just his boat and his little hut. Got a little campfire going. Alright, this is a witch's hut. And I don't, this is, oh, so this is one of the banners. She's part of some cult. Looks like it's a little two-story, maybe it's not even 2 stories. No, it's just that. Guessing it's a ways, probably close to the destroyed house, I feel like. Yeah, it's right there. So the witch's hut is actually straight across from this area. From the, destroyed house, which I'm guessing the witch destroyed. I'm trying to go through these as quick as possible while also giving them their full attention. So please bear with me. Okay, so this is what does he got it called here? Dagda tomb? The tomb. Alright, I'm gonna have to wreck the side of that so I can get in here. Alright, so this is a tomb. Guessing there's a dead guy in there. Yep, there is. Left some gold or emeralds and diamonds behind. He's the great king, Dagdamor. Dagdamor. But very hidden away. No one would know it's there. This is the Elvin House. And oh, it's actually pretty big. They got 2 houses here. Looks like this one has like a little bit of a garden up top. We can get in it. There's one of the part of the house. We'll run in this one really quick just because it looks pretty cool. Armored Unfiar. I'm saying all these names wrong. Forgive me. I'm guessing this is Seven Hills, and again, all of the banners for all of the groups. And I was right. This is actually very cool inside of here. Very, very nice. Very good setup. That's not where the stairs are. We'll run over the other one and check it out then. Ugh. Whenever I see those suits of armor, they give me a small heart attack because I think it's a person. I'm like, there shouldn't be another person in here. It's just me. There's just a skeleton chilling in here. Bro, what are you doing in here? That must be the Elvin flag or banner. That is the Elvin town, the Elvin house and tower. I do like the build work of those. Those are very interesting, especially this house. I like the look of that one. Okay, so this is the Smugglers Cave. And crew's quarters. Wow, this is actually very mess hall. This goes for a ways. Wow. Looks like he took the inside of a cave and built a living space around it. The mine, which probably just leads right into this. Can I? We'll go for a ride, I guess. Oh dear. Well, that was a fun little ride. Stuck. I'm a bump. Oopsie, I'm wrecking all your stuff. You didn't see me do that. You didn't see me do that. We got over here. Boss's quarters. He's got a floating bed. That's pretty awesome. And an ender egg. Wow, that guy's balling out. Must be like the lounge plus other people's housing area. So that is the Smuggler's Cave. We'll move on to the next place now. Alright, this is the Karen. Tomb. Another tomb back here. Empty chest. And then I swear I saw something over there. There seems to be another tomb. I'm kind of curious if he put anything inside this one. He did. Let's see. The attention to detail on this map is amazing. Now, I don't know what this place is, but I came upon it. I'm guessing this is Edgemere. Looks a little run down to me. Not as clean as the other towns, but cool nonetheless. Give a quick little overview of that. Seems like they don't want anybody in. They got high walls and very sharp things on the ends of them. Or at least that's what it's emulating. Alright, so this one teleported me to this house, which is allegedly the Inn of Druss. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong. It's alright though, right? I actually was in this house the other night. I was going and looking around at stuff and thinking what I needed to show, and I was actually ended up in this house. And I have to say it's pretty cool. 3-story house. You can look all the way up right there. Got a nice couch by the fireplace. Like I said, we're gonna keep on moving on. Here's a little look on the outside of it. He's got a little sheep farm going on. Looks like the sheep ate all the grass though. And there's Seven Hills again with my favorite thing. And oh, I almost forgot to show this. I don't know if this is on one of the things, but this is showcased on the website, I believe, where it'll take you. But this is a little windmill, or not windmill, but water mill sort of thing. I think it's cool how they do this by just like getting water going both ways. Makes it look like it's moving almost. Little sawmill or press, whatever you want to call it. Very cool. And then I forgot. I actually did notice this piece before. The guy built in the Stonehenge, or Ahenge, but it's the stone one, I believe. Somewhere I want to go actually in real life if I can ever, but I thought it was kind of cool. He added this little thing in there. Why did it get put here? The world may never know. Aliens is what most people think. Alright, this is a little desert house that's along the trail to get to, that links up all the towns. This is, I don't think there's much in it. I've seen it, haven't gone in it. I'm guessing, yes, it's just a little house out in the desert. Though not too far in the desert. It's a very small desert, it seems like. At least they're on the edge of it. Gotta stay close to the water, you know? Alright, our next stop should be the Battleborn Castle. So let's see what that looks like. Alright, so this is, I haven't come across this one on accident, strangely enough. Just happened to be here and wandered across it. We'll go inside the gates. There's one of the banners that I mentioned before. But just a little castle. Like I said, if you want to see more of this, I'm gonna leave a link in the description, so go check it out if you want to see more of these castles. They got a catapult on this thing. My gosh, they're prepared for any and everything with that castle. Alright, there should be a desert tomb somewhere around here. Looks like it has to deal with this. There's the entrance. Alright, we'll head in here and check it out. Seems to be a double tomb. Let's see what it says. The tomb of Tukut-Ra and his queen Silo Takrek. Got an egg ender. Seems to be like more of a pyramids type tomb. Like, and I love that he just adds in these random tombs. He'll throw in like a mound of ground and add a doorway. Alright, this is there's a tower that I saw when I was exploring. I'll have to let the chunks load in a little bit, but it's in the mountain region. But there's this huge tower way up on top of this mountain. Like, the trail goes right by it. I just have to find what side it's on. It's on this side. You see the trail down there. And there's this tower. There's his tower up on top. It's called Nisus. This tower. I guess Let's see if we can see in through the windows. But it seems pretty interesting. Very, very cool. It's even got glass on the ceiling of it. And this thing makes it being on the mountain makes it look so much more massive than it really is. But it's still a huge structure. Alright, so there were a few things that I didn't find on here, that weren't on the list, or their coordinates weren't correct, but there was one thing out this way that I wanted to show all of you because it kind of creeped me out, but I thought it was very interesting that I found it out here. And you'll notice that the ground dies out right here, and it's like almost like a haunted house just chilling out in the middle of nowhere. And I thought that was a cool little addition, like almost like the Tower of Terror from Disney World. Kind of what it looks like. I'll go in it really quick. The Rafang Hold. Oh, so this is one of them that I didn't have all the coordinates, so it didn't take me right to it. Look at these. He's got these suits of armor hiding around corners, and it gives me a heart attack, man. You can't do that to me. But yeah, I like how we added like just a whole like patch of just dead land, down trees, dead stuff. Very cool addition to the map itself. I liked it, and I came across it on accident. I was just wandering on the trail. I was trying to find 7 Hills, and I ran into that. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. Alright, so I believe I have one more place to show, or 1 or 2 more places to show you. So we are gonna go to those right now. Alright, so there is a big town over this way, or it was like a city that he built. That has like he said he's been building checkpoints along each way to each place. This is one of them. Just a little, it's almost like an inn. I believe this is a tavern actually. Yeah, the Oasis Tavern. Alright, so as you can see, it's coming into sight. This is, I don't know how new of a part of the build this is, but I have to say this is the much more neater and very oriented, or style oriented part of his build that he has. Not to say that the rest of it's not good, because it's amazing. But I believe this is maybe part of the unfinished one. It seems like this is the unfinished part that he was talking about. He said to disregard that, pretend you didn't see that. But I still this one's very, everything matches very well. And granted, I could see the behind the, him starting in the other place was definitely different, because that's interesting. I want to go in that house and see what that is. Oh, it's a telescope. Alright. Or a giant laser beam, one of the two. But like I said before, he was learning how to do all this stuff and kind of slowly taking his time building the other 7 Hills, which became the bigger town. And now he's been building this one, which I think actually looks very, very cool. I like the style that he has going on with this, the kind of round tops with the point. I think it's very interesting, that. So now we are going to go to the last place that I know of on here, which will wrap this all up, my comprehensive review of this whole place. And that's going to be at Alatride. That sounds like a name. I'm going to go with that being the name. I think I'm saying that right. Please tell me in the comments when you see this video if I was saying that right. I want to know. And that goes for all the names. Alright, so this is our last place. These seem to be like the bad guys. I think they're just the bad guys because they got the red beacon. But this is another one of the towns that he finished building that is very well done with the theming, and everything is very well organized, it seems, to this one, which I liked. But this, I like the look of this one. It's almost like the Taj Mahal sort of palace. It's a very palacey look. Except that the bad guys, they like to behead people, it seems. That's why I said they were the bad guys, but you know. And there's their banners. They have skulls and crossbones on them. Alright, that's actually really cool. He's got a map of the city on here. It all shows up, and even the boat. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I went to the nether portal just to see what would happen, and he has it set up so that it teleports you to different places. Basically, like if you go through the nether portal, you'll end up in this is tower. Alright, so I decided to head back over here just to get one last glance at this. To show you what it looks like a little bit more, just because I accidentally teleported out of there. Yeah, as you can see, it's very oriented towards these kinds of like designs, the sand and round tops. I sound very uneducated talking about this, but you get the idea. He has it. The design is oriented towards one certain thing. That's all I have to show you. I think there were a few places that I did miss, but I want to leave those things up to you guys to find. I highly recommend you guys download this map and give it a try. You don't have to have the resource pack. It does add to it, I think, but like I said, you don't have to. He just recommended it to me to add it, to get it a little bit into the atmosphere. Oh boy. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this. I would be down to do more map reviews if people have them. Send them to me. I'll go review it. Granted, this one took me a little while to get to, but that's just because I'm busy and this took a long time to record. Because I had to make sure I got as much stuff in it as possible, and I still have to go through all that footage and make sure it all is good. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting me check out your map. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description to it, so if anyone else wants to go check it out, go for it. And leave nice comments about this if you like this map. I mean, he's going to be here watching the video, so hopefully he'll read the comments too. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.